Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing working tips in Bloxburg. So first tip is to get your moods up. You can eat, sleep, take a shower, watch TV, all that stuff. So this will help you in your work because you'll get more money. And if you're tired, then it will make you go slower on the mobile. So yeah. Okay, so once you're done with that, I'm gonna go to work and I'll talk about tip 2. Okay, so tip 2, know what you're working for. What do I mean by this? Let's say I'm going to build a hotel, except I don't really have that much money to build one. So I'm gonna work and then you're gonna think about that. And then the more money you have, the better it will look. So if you're thinking like, I don't think I have made enough money, I think it's gonna look very good. So we can work longer, and then we get more money, and then your thing, whatever you're working on, will look better. Next, tip 3, understand working levels. So since I'm on level 20, you might be lower or higher. I make $500 to $700 per pizza. So you might not make as much, or you might make that much. So if the higher the level you are, the harder it is to level up, because how many pizzas you deliver depends on when you level up. So I have to deliver 400 pizzas to level up to level 21. And if you were on level like 10, it would be a lot easier. If you're on level like 30, it would be harder. So yeah. Okay, next tip. Listen to music while you work. So basically, you can just play music in the background, and then you could work. And because working gets boring, and this is a good thing you can do. There's other things you can do that I'm gonna list in tip 5. Okay, so tip 5. Call your friends or watch YouTube. So this is also a good thing to do, so you have something to do when you work and it makes you work longer. So you can call your friends if they're available and you can talk to them. They can work too. You can do a working competition, whatever. Or if they're not available, you can watch YouTube, and it should give you something to do. Unless it distracts you, you don't have to do that, but it's still a good idea. Okay, next, tip 6. Set a timer for how long you want to work. So you don't have to set a timer, you could just see what time it is when you start, and then you could see how long you want to work. Let's say I want to work 10 minutes, then you check back if it's that time. Sometimes you'll get distracted and just keep working, which is good, but if you have something you have to do and you want to work, but you only have 10 minutes, you can set a timer, and then you could get the amount of money you want and the exact time you want to work for. So yeah, that's tip 6. Okay, so next, tip 7. Do working competition. Now, you obviously don't have to go into YouTuber thing, do a competition. What I mean by this is you can go do a working competition with your friends. Even if you're not on very similar working levels, you can still do it, and you can see who makes more money, and it should be pretty fun. So yeah, that's tip 7. Tip 8. Don't check how much money you made that often. I know I just checked, but that was pretty weird. So don't check after every pizza, because if you're checking after every single pizza, then you feel like your money is going very slow, is going up very slow. It's more of a surprise if you don't really check that often. So yeah, I recommend to not check how much money you make very often. And yeah, that's also my last tip. So yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope these tips help. Okay, goodbye.